In this video, I am going to reveal a true story that I truly believe could change your life, and a common mistake that a lot of Muslims have that could ruin their chances of reaching success. Let me tell you a true story about a man. I am not going to reveal his identity, but just know this is a very true story that happened in real life. So this man had a really great life with a loving and supporting family. At the age of 21, his father told him that his cousin is starting a new business and asked him if he wanted to join him since he didn't have anything planned for his life or career. He agreed. When you get everything handed to you in life, you don't seem to appreciate what life gives you. And this is exactly what happened to this man because he didn't work hard for it. He didn't take it for granted. Once the money came into the business account, the man got excited and immediately went over to the mall to buy new clothing, shoes, anything that a young man at the age of 21 likes to buy with no purpose in life. As the money rolled into his account, he also got new friends. His dad also had some fancy cars which he drove with his new friends. But these friends weren't ordinary people. The new friends did all sorts of haram activities. They drank alcohol, smoked, and indulged in other kinds of stimulating substances that obviously aren't great for you. And this wasn't something the man had done before. So obviously when you are surrounded by bad friends and people, you automatically get influenced by them, what they do, and of course both their good and bad habits. The friends pressured him into drinking alcohol, taking drugs, and other harmful activities, and immediately he got hooked. But this wasn't even the bad part of the story. A year later, still having the same friends, the man got addicted to drugs, just to keep the story clean and not getting age restricted. We are not going to name what it was. He got so hooked and addicted to the substances, which he thought at the time was the real him, he would then spend any money he could get his hands on to satisfy the soul and addiction. He was trying to find some kind of joy within his life, and this is exactly the type of activity you do when your heart isn't clean and needs to be purified as soon as possible. The same year he found his future spouse and was about to get married. The man gets clean because he was about to start a new life with his wife. 6 days before the wedding, his dad unfortunately dies, leaves the world, and returns back to Allah. When you do a lot of haram in life, Allah takes risk from you in the form of people you love and care about, money, wealth, and more. This broke the man. He was so sad and had no idea on how to get over the situation. Of course, when the person you love so much leaves the world without any signs, you get into a very low place. Imagine losing your dad at the age of 21, and especially before one of the happiest days in your life. Truly heartbreaking. The man didn't take it well and immediately got back into the same addiction, which he had prevented for 6 months because he was about to get married. For a long period, he relapsed, but then after some time, he finally got married at the age of 24. He got a lovely daughter, and at this point, everything went well for the man. He also stayed away from taking the substance which he was addicted to. 3 months after his daughter got born, one of the friends of his little brother came to visit his apartment at 3 a.m. and he told him that his brother got shot the night before his birthday. Unfortunately, the brother died shortly, and the man again got addicted to the substance for a long period of time. The addiction got so bad that the man completely isolated himself at his apartment. His family left him because he got so aggressive toward them. The man truly got to rock bottom and hit a rut. First, he lost his dad, and now his brother. This whole journey went on for 22 years straight. When you get into bad environments such as having bad friends, drinking, and taking drugs, your actions will always have consequences, and Allah takes provision from you. In this story, the man lost his family, business, relationship with wife, and other family members. He basically lost everything. The abuse of the substances which led him to his addiction got so bad that one day some friends or relatives he met came into his apartment and wanted to help, but the man was so lost that he didn't want to open the door because he was very embarrassed and ashamed of himself. And he didn't want his friends to see him in this state. It was, of course, very humiliating. He basically lost all senses in his body. He got his fingers, feet, and hands. He needed to crawl to go from the kitchen to the toilet and then to the room again. Luckily, the story has a great ending. The friends got so worried for him that they broke the lock and came in to find the man lying on the floor, completely unconscious. The friends shouted and woke him up. They gave him a shower, cleaned his home, and did everything for him to help him. Since this day, the man has cured the addiction and now lives with his family again. The man also got the same state of mind back that he had when his father and brother lived. The joy of life slowly came back to him, and now he is living his best life. The relationships and business all came back to him. One of the friends gave him a tool that changed his whole life. They told him to wake up early in the morning when everybody is sleeping, pray Fajr. Then I want you to buy a pack of bread and then go to the river every Saturday and Sunday and feed the ducks. He thought this was silly and thought, how is this going to change my mindset and cure me? But he did it anyway. He did this for 4 weekends straight, every single morning, after the morning prayer, and fed the ducks on the 4th weekend. What happened was quite shocking, and this has changed his life forever. When he went over to feed the ducks, they already came running to him before he even got there to the river, because they were so happy to see him. Now the man understood the lesson, and this was truly life-changing. Once you take care of the people you love, whether it's your family, poor people, or animals, people will automatically come back running to you, and the universe will truly give back to you. No one has gone poor by giving. So, my dear Muslim community, the lesson of this real-life story is that whenever you indulge in any kind of haram activities in life, it may come back at you in any kind of way that you could ever imagine until you repent and go back to Allah, your Creator, and ask for forgiveness.